Everybody in the house. Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody doing? Wow. I'm feeling so much love in my heart. How is your heart doing? Tell me how you are. Welcome, Ocean. Welcome, Evelyn. Welcome, Kirk HHP. I'm so happy to be here. I'm so happy that you're here. Today, we are working on so many beautiful things for our expansion, for our consciousness, rising together in love vibration, loving each other all the way to the top. Yeah, so just tell me a little bit how you're doing, where you're from, where are you now? I've been deep in my writing process in the past couple of days, writing this episode today and writing the activation that we have going on tomorrow. It's going to be so good. It's going to be so, so good. I can't think of a better reason to get excited, to open our consciousness, to receive, right? It's all about receiving, opening our heart, opening our body, our intelligent body, our electric system, opening it up so we can receive more and more and more. And the more that we're opening up together, the more that our body is opening up, the more there's this space for universal love. And love is everything. Once we're in that love vibration, it can come in through all the beautiful, abundant things in the world. Today, we're laser focusing into the realm of matter, into the realm of money and currency and all the things that are solid, right? The energy, when we understand how energy works, then when we laser focus our energy, we are energy bodies, then we laser focus it with intention to what we want. And when we understand that whatever's been working in the past isn't working anymore, really, just take a look around. It's very heavy. Everything that's been, all of our systems that we've been working with matter. In my opinion, and this admin, you might agree with me. If you agree with me, you can tell me in the chat. It doesn't seem to bring happiness. It brings people to do stuff they don't love to do. They're not working in the jobs they like to work. They're not satisfied. And life, our birthright, it is our birthright to be in pleasure. What? It's our birthright to be in pleasure. Did you know that? It's your birthright. And it's the highest birthright. It's the first thing that you are allowed to experience, and creation wants you to experience is pleasure. And pleasure is satisfaction. It's feeling good. It's feeling that we're doing something that feels right in our life, that we're contributing to another, to the collective, to the earth, to ourselves. And then when we actually be in that state of being, we're receiving so much in return, because it's like we're in service to ourselves first, to the divinity within us. And then when we're service to ourselves, we're in service to another. And then when we're service to another, it's just like, it's this cycle. It's how it works. It's good karma. And so today we're going to be talking about all those things. If you haven't already, go to Beyond Mystic and give him a shout out, a like, a thumbs up, and share. Because of this platform, I am able to reach all of you and all of you at the same time, all over the world. And so show our gratitude to Beyond Mystic. Let me see if I can pull it up in the screen. Here we go. Here we go. Yes. So just go to YouTube or Rumble and find Beyond Mystic and give them a thumbs up. Share it with your friends and subscribe to show your support and your love. All right. Okay. Also, if you haven't already, we'll talk about it just a minute. Okay. So we're going to go into it. We have a lot to talk about today. Mary Grace is saying, thank you, Mariana. I'm feeling good now with all this beautiful tribe. Amazing. So happy to have you on the show today. So happy to have everybody here. Here's Ocean, my Care Bear. I love you. So much love. This person spreads so much love all the time. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. So, everybody, hi. Happy to be. I'm so happy you're here. And there is a lot to talk about. All right. So, let's get started. So, currency and consciousness. So, abundance, we're going to talk about the abundance activation that I've already offered in just a moment, but we set the stage already. And now we are going into currency, and currency is consciousness. Okay. When we expand our consciousness, when we raise our vibration, when we are operating from a state of love, that love state becomes currency, because that love can manifest so fast and so easily when we laser focus our intention to what we want. Aloha. Somebody's saying aloha, aloha. All right. So we're going to laser focus our understanding of what currency consciousness is, because currency is a lot of names, and I want to practice with you together, because this is also information that I just received recently from the creator, from the divine, that we need to change the way we perceive money. When we want to think about income, we need to use the word currency and not only the word money. You can use the word money, but if you say currency, money is included in that. And then it can come in many, many different forms. If you haven't signed up already, it's 11. I think it's just 11. Sorry, it's $11 to sign up, and it's a sliding scale from 11 to 111. And if you're able to share more and whatever your heart feels like sharing with me in this energy exchange, you're welcome to do that in the sliding scale. And I would love to have you on board for this activation. It is important that we manifest, that we create, that we know this infinite wisdom of the divine, what the divine is asking us to transform for the future, because what we've had going on ain't working. So you're welcome to go to Beyond Mystic and sign up. Let me just pull it on the screen. One moment. Man, I don't know how to do this. Okay. Well, you can go to Beyond Mystic Academy and you can find that pretty easily. Okay, Beyond Mystic Academy. And all right, I'm also offering one-on-one sessions. If you are interested to have a channeling session with me, where I channel a divine name for you that comes from a higher octave, that will hold a higher vibration, higher resonance to your body, to your physical. Names change our energy. They also are connected to numbers. They're also connected to energy. And what I do is I download a new name that holds a higher vibration from the divine. And if not everybody's ready for a new, when I got my new name, I waited a month until I shared it, Morayana. And it took me about a year to get used to the name. So I kept it to myself, but I knew it was there for about a year. And so now I'm using it. And so if you want to birth that name from the divine, from me to you, and go deeper into your healing and channel a sigil, next episode, I'm going to pick somebody from the audience and show exactly what's happening in this triune bundle, so you guys know what I'm talking about. And I will do a live session, live stream, and show you my channeling skills and what I do, so you kind of get an understanding of what I offer. Right? So in the Triune Bundle, you'll get a channeled name, a channeled sigil, and messages from the divine. Okay. So currency consciousness activation. This is happening tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow, same time. It's 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I believe it's 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you're in Israel, where I'm broadcasting right now, it would be at 7 p.m. All right. So currency consciousness activation that we're going into tomorrow, we are continuing our transformation journey in our subconscious mind. It really is. A lot of the things that happen in our reality is a reflection of our subconscious. When our subconscious holds information, that information is going to be in the external. The more people have the same consciousness and the same story, the more that's going to play in the collective reality. And the more that we change personally each one's collective subconscious, we're going to see a bigger expansion or more vivid and clear expansion in the collective. And we're going to see life starting to change, people starting to change, the way we think about things starting to change. It starts in the individual journey, but then it becomes a whole with the collective. And so the more of us that we go deeper into this belief work, into energy work, we're starting to transform and change. And tomorrow we are focusing on money. Money, money, money. What is it? Money makes the world go around, the world go around. So many. What else? Does anybody have a song about money? So many songs about money. If I was a rich girl, do 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 do. So anyway, tomorrow we're focusing on money, currency, where we're heading. We're expanding the way we perceive exchange and matter, and finances. And it's an important thing to dive deep into because we also need to look at those aspects of abundance. This is a part of abundance. Abundance is very big, it's very broad. Abundance holds a lot of different things inside of it. And money, currency, and finances are laser targeted into a specific energy under the category of abundance. Okay. So we have been working together, transforming our consciousness, creating a new foundation for abundance in Manifest Abundance 1 and 2. So if you haven't already, I invite you to go to Beyond Mystic Academy, where you can find Manifest Abundance Part 1, Part 2. Please do these activations. It's like the fertilizer of our consciousness to understand, of our subconscious, to allow ourselves to even feel worthy of abundance. A lot of us have all these beliefs about money, about poverty, about lack. And in these both, there's such a deep dive into all of the aspects that help us fertilize and create a very stable foundation for money to come in first. And the more that your energetic body and your belief system is aligned with love and with the divine, the easier for you is going to be to manifest whatever it is that you want. There are aspects of manifestation that are collective. There's things happening in the collective, but the more that we do this work together, the more we create communities, the more we create people that align with the same mindset, you'll see things starting to open, because it takes a village, right? Yes, it starts with our own mind, but when we're working together and harmonizing together as a collective, that's when really you start to see people birthing ideas and communities and working together, and it's beautiful. And that's the idea. So yes, it starts with self, and then it starts to expand out into the world and seeing really beautiful things happening together. So again, I invite you to go to Manifest Abundant Instantly Part 1 and Part 2 if you haven't done it. They're $11. It's the same price of $11, sliding scale to 111. And you can sign up, do those, fertilize your ground, fertilize your subconscious, so you can make space for currency consciousness, where we're evolving and continuing the journey of expansion. So we are building our abundance foundation, preparing our consciousness and our belief system to make space energetically for abundance. This allows us to open to receive more, believe we are worthy of more. This is one of the main trickiest problems in one's mind. Most people walk on this earth thinking they are not worthy, that they are not worthy of making money. They're not worthy of having their own passions. They're not worthy of doing something of their own. They're not worthy of receiving more of what they've already got used to. And that is a huge, big, fat lie. Because if you breathe and if you're walking on this earth, you are able to create anything you want. And you need to remember this. This is something, if you take anything from this show, know that it is your birthright to be worthy of what it is that you want to create. For me, it's like if you want to create something from this coming from your pure divine heart, right? We want to create something from our good heart, from our goodness inside our divinity. And when you do tap into that divine nature, just watch when you work with the divine, when you work with good, when you work with good karma, you'll see that things start to magnetize to you easily. You also have to do this healing work on yourself if you want to make space for light, because as long as you have pain and you have wounds and you have healing to do, because this healing weighs us down to lower vibration of pain, of resentment, of regret, of shame, of grief, and all of those energies also need to lift and release from our body so we can elevate to love consciousness. When you elevate to that love consciousness, it is easier to work with the light, because love consciousness is more directed upwards, and we want to manifest from those etheric spaces of energy. And so that's how that works. Okay. So believe that we are worthy of more. And now we're focusing on the material aspect of money and currency to magnetize more matter in the form of currency into our lives. And whatever that currency is for you, that currency is for you. It can be many different things. Money is a form of exchange that represents the value of paper, 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 and time, right? I invested time in doing something. Doesn't matter what it is you're doing, you're getting paid with paper. When you invest time in any kind of labor, you receive the value of paper known as money. This system is driven by energies that shape our society and its dogmas. In this activation, we will work on the subconscious mind, shifting our belief system to currency consciousness that includes money, though offering a wide range of exchange forms. Take a look at this little visual that I have here. Isn't it? It just blows my mind sometimes that we put so much value and time and everything that we do for that piece of paper. And that's what we're doing. And a lot of people are also working 9-to-5 jobs, doing these jobs for other people. They're not really doing something that is creative to their own passions. And everybody has a passion, even if you don't think so. And sometimes it's, being comfortable with your 9 to 5 or doing your job. I have respect for all jobs. Sometimes comfort is more easy. Maybe not everybody is meant to be the creator or entrepreneur, but we need to understand that we are trading our time and our value for a piece of paper, which is quite interesting. I don't know how they came up with that. Okay, so currency can take the form of money, energy. Energy is your time. It's who you are. You are made out of energy. So anything that also energetic beings, your energy, whatever you give out to the world, digital currency, gold and silver, trades, and innovative ways to exchange services. It encompasses diverse means of giving and receiving, include bartering, skill sharing, and collaborative economies that emphasize community and sustainability. And this is what I was talking about before. It's really about working together and finding like-minded people to become powerful together. Like we have so much power when we were united. Yes, let's say you're one person, you can be very powerful. I can be powerful on my own. I can do all this magical work. But what if everyone was with all these abilities and manifesting abilities, and their heart was in the right place? We would create beautiful things together. And the more we work together, it expands and ripples out and ripples out and ripples out. So I'm emphasizing the community and sustainability. So our future is sustained for our next generations. Currency is the new form of money we are transitioning to, becoming the medium of exchange in the new earth era. And we also had a very similar visual last time, and I made another one where the light is kind of showing you the emphasis on light, how it's bright, how it sparkles, and how money is just this kind of like a dead piece of paper. It has no light. It's energy. You can manifest it, but with your light, you can manifest more of it if you invest in opening your light body. If you open and invest time in opening your light body and bringing in love, then you can magnetize more of this paper into your life. But not only that, it will come in other forms of currency. Isn't that cool? So, yeah, yeah. Light is beautiful. Light is expansive. Life is infinite. And we can use this infinite light. Once we know how to work with it, we can use it for our highest advantage and the collective advantage. Oh, Keddy's in the house. Keddy Bear, Andrew. I'm assuming that's you. Just say if that's you, Andrew. Andrew's saying, let's see. I think it's Andrew. I'm pretty sure. I've been starting to view my time and energy like money. I am more aware of who and where I spend my time and energy with. It has changed everything for me. Precisely because your time is currency. It doesn't have to be only valued by paper, money. Your time, your energy is valuable where you invest your time. And once you treat yourself like that king, like you're saying, I'm treating myself like a king. I know I'm choosing where to invest my time so I can still have energy for myself. That's the most important thing. And I just got my validation. I got my validation from Andrew. It's Andrew. Hi. So much love for you, brother. Okay. Okay. So I like this little visual that I created. This is kind of how we've been programmed. Check out this head with all the dollars in it. This is how most people think. This is vital for our subconscious to understand and reprogram, as our mind has been controlled by the mindset of money. To expand our consciousness, we will train our subconscious, which is kind of like the vault of everything that happens in our life. It's all the information. It's the subconscious is the vault of our information that pushes and drives us to behave and react in certain ways to life. So to expand our consciousness, we will train our subconscious mind to differentiate between money as a currency and include all other forms of exchange as currency. Okay. So, yeah, you can look at this visual. The reasons I like working with visuals because it's like it sticks with us. Like we can see it, we can understand it more when we can see something. And so like everybody goes to school and they're trained with like they're trained like sheep when we go to school to become a slave. You get graded, you're telling if you're worthy or not worthy. Then they tell you how to like they give you all this information to know what information to hold in your psyche and they give you books, they tell you what to do, and you start creating your subconscious with this information. And it's all for teaching you how to work for someone else most of the time. Not all of the time, but a lot of the times, the majority of humanity. And they're all programmed in a very certain way to become the product of creating money for someone, for big companies or stuff like that. And so we're here to shift that into the intelligence of the divine. There is a higher intelligence. We were not made to be this way. We were not made to be slaves. We were here, born on this planet to be in pleasure. I'm going to say that one more time. We were born into this planet, into this physical body to enjoy the pleasures of the earth, to enjoy clean water, to enjoy nature, to enjoy each other, to dance, to play, to sing, to learn how to play instruments, like to learn how to create more art. It's not like we don't have enough art, but it's such a beautiful thing. The one thing that I love about Bali is that the Balinese people understand how valuable art is because art is the language of source. It's the language of creation. And if you go to Bali, everything is art. The doors, the statues, everything they do is all connected to art. It's the most creative place I've ever seen. It's because they really understand the language of source, and the language of creation is creativity. It's just in the name. The language of creation is creativity. And the more creative we are within our innate passions, with our innate knowing. Sometimes we don't even know that we're artists, and then we pick up a paintbrush and, oh my God, I became a painter overnight. Or people that I have a friend that wasn't a didgeridoo artist, and then he picked up a didgeridoo, and oh my God, if you heard him play, it's like the God is just working through him, sharing this beauty. And he didn't know that. He didn't know. He never picked it up, but he just tried and it worked out. And then everybody else gets to enjoy. And so that is the world that I vision, where we all are in pleasure of each other's beauty, of each other's gifts. That is our divine birthright. Okay. We both are made from both aspects of light and dark. Our free will, which we all have, is the doorman of both worlds. Okay, this is another thing that came to my mind. And also, when I was channeling these beliefs for these activations, a lot of it has to do with dark and light. And I was like, wait, we're talking about currency and consciousness. Why is light and darkness in here? It's because currency of money has been controlled by darkness for a very long time. And we need to know and understand subconsciously that the light can also produce currency and just witness magic happen from another spectrum, from another point of view, another point of energy, another currency of energy. That is possible. Okay. So we're both made of both aspects of light and dark. Our free will is the doorman of both worlds. We want to accelerate our world of light so we can see goodness in the world and maintain a higher consciousness and create our desires from the light, assisting humanity and ourselves. After living in the jungle for a long time, you really get to value nature. Nature takes time to grow and birth, okay? It's the oxygen of the earth. And when you go to a city, I'm right now like in Israel and visiting family, and I'm going from different parts, and it's lots and lots of buildings where I'm currently at. Not all Israel looks like this, but every time I go to a city and there's just buildings around me, it looks dead to me. Maybe because I spent a lot of time in the jungle. And, the concrete jungle, some people love because you get all your comforts and everything. But where are the trees? Like, what's going to happen 10 years from now? What's going to happen 20 years from now? We are dependent on nature. Nature needs to be integrated with the cities. It needs to be part of how we build things. We need to take in consideration nature. And it doesn't look like it's being considered at all in many, many different places in the world. And so when we create from light, this is my perspective. When we start taking in consideration the heartbeat of Mother Earth, when we really take into consideration that she's a live entity and she's giving us food, she's giving us water, she's giving us our life. And if we take that away, she's going to keep on going. We're not. The earth has been here for a long time. We're visitors. And if we don't start being very considerate to her abilities, the way she works, her nature, when we are separated from nature, then we can say bye-bye to our human race, because I don't know how long it's going to last. So we need to really focus on the light, because once the light starts creating from this currency consciousness, there will be a consideration for water, for the earth, for oxygen, for what we breathe, for what we eat, for what's in our food, what's put in our food. Get me? Do you guys get me? Tell me in the chat if you get me. Our worth, our earth, this mother, our mother, we need to start taking care of our elder, the eldest mother of them all. And so this is why this warfare, if you want to call it, it is between darkness and light, because the dark doesn't care about nature. It cares about this physical matter called money. And then the light cares about love. It cares about health. It cares about clean water. It cares about trees. It cares about good, organic, clean, natural fruits and vegetables. And this is how we eat food that is healthy. We are happy. If we don't, we're not going to be happy. We need to find our happiness with the good things, with the good, natural, exquisite fruit and vegetables that have sunshine and they're organic and they're not genetically modified with all of this BS. Okay. So help yourself by helping others. I like this visual because the tree, when we help the earth, this is what I was talking about right now. Like, you see, the earth is alive, nature is alive, and maybe it doesn't speak like humans, but it has its own consciousness. Do you know that trees communicate under the earth through the roots? If one tree is sick and it's about to die, then it communicates that to all the trees around in the world or around the area, as long as the roots can reach. And they all start sending this frequency of healing to the specific tree to try to heal it and make it alive again, trying to save it. And so the consciousness of nature and the consciousness of trees and the earth is alive. When we help each other, right? When we help ourselves get better, we help ourselves by helping others. And that also includes the earth. Now, somebody in the comments last week when we had our show, somebody said, "Oh, I've been trying to help everybody, but nobody wants my opinion." And there is something to say of when you're trying to help someone and it's unsolicited and it's not advice that someone wants, but you're kind of throwing it at them, that's going to cause resistance. How many of you try to tell somebody to change or to do something, and they met you with like a hard resistance, like a hard no, I don't want that? That's a big thing. We need to know how to help ourselves by helping others. When we help others, we need to ask others if they even want our advice. And my opinion, not even to go there, share by example. Like right now, I'm on a show. You know that I'm talking about healing. You signed on, you're agreeing to watch. So there's a really beautiful consent thing going on right here. I'm not forcing you to watch. I'm sharing what I've learned in my divine path, and we're here exchanging. I'm giving you knowledge, you're exchanging energy, and we're talking, and it's all with consent. But if you come to someone and you're just bombarding them with information, they're not ready to listen, they're going to probably resent it and move to the other side. The most wisest way to help yourself is doing your inner work. Doing your inner work because it's what you want to do the most. You change yourself and your energy is going to change naturally because we're doing self-work. When you're doing self-work, people are going to see, and you're going to live, just you living your truth is going to affect another and help another by you being in your highest alignment. So the only thing you really need to do is work on being in your highest alignment. Okay? Don't throw your opinions and what you think is best for another when they're not ready for it. There's a way to do it. I won't forget. Actually, I don't want to talk about the whole COVID thing, but there was something that happened for me. Well, I tried to tell somebody to do something. Let's just talk in code. I tried to tell something in the beginning of COVID to do something. And that something that person didn't want to do. And I was met with a little bit of backlash, like a little bit of, I wouldn't say he yelled at me, but he put a hard no to me. And this is a friend. This is someone that I actually care about deeply and we're really close. But it was like, don't tell me what to do. That's the energy of it. He didn't say it like that, but there was this energy of like, back off. And I got my lesson of like, I can't tell people what to do. People are going to be people and they're going to do what they're going to do. And the only thing that you can do is change yourself. Let people decide for them. People are going to be people. People are going to do. And the only thing that we can do is better ourselves and then If you want to share more of it, then really create your content and see who comes to you, who magnetizes to that content if it's really important to you. Because just like right now, I'm creating content, you're here, there's a consent thing going on, then it feels very safe and very comfortable. But if you are not safe and if somebody is just bombarded with information that you're giving them, they're not going to feel probably safe. Like it needs to be consensual. Maybe, and if you do want to, if it's somebody like a daughter or a mother, something that you really care about and you really do feel like you have an opinion, ask them, hey, can I share my perspective with you? Can you give me 5 minutes to speak? And if you don't like what I'm saying, we can change the subject, but can you give me 5 minutes to share what I know? And because it's coming from a place of love and I really care about you and I want to see you in a safe place. I want to see you thrive. I want to see you healthy, right? So you ask before you just tell them your opinion. And that seems to work when people have a choice to say, okay, I'll let you speak. Okay, I'll listen to you. But you're giving them the choice. And that puts them in a place of power. And people like being in a place of power. They do like to know if they had a consent, they consented to something or they didn't. Okay. And don't take it personally if they say no. Don't let that hurt your feelings. They're not ready. That means they're not ready. Okay. All right, all right, all right. So help yourself by helping others, and then we'll see a better earth. And we need to start working hand in hand with our trees, with the earth, with the water. Before enlightenment, chop wood and carry water. After enlightenment, chop wood and carry water. People think when they reach enlightenment, life stops there and everything becomes easy or beautiful. But when you elevate your consciousness, when you go to love, when you rise back into love, things feel different, but you still need to chop wood and carry water. Okay? Some people, the most richest people in the world, still work. It's not like some people don't. But if we're here to better ourselves and better the collective, we still need to chop wood and carry water. I still need to share this information. I still want to help people. I'm still a healer. I'm still doing work with people because we all have a reason that we're here. And when we figure out what that is, then we start working with other people. Then it becomes a village and we start understanding that before we're enlightened, chop wood, carry water. After enlightenment, chop wood and carry water. It's important that we understand this. You just come from a different perspective. You don't tolerate as much BS as you did before. You have boundaries. You have healthy boundaries. You become peaceful, right? And in that peace, you're still doing your stuff. You're still doing your work. It's just coming from a place of peace. Okay. Oh, all right. So we have 20 more minutes, and I thought it would be a great time to do a little mini activation, preparing our energy bodies for tomorrow to receive more light. Just talking about the activation for tomorrow. Okay. Tomorrow, we're going to have the activation is going to be limiting beliefs through theta healing. I connect to Creator, and through Creator, I channel collective beliefs related to currency, related to money, and related to darkness and light. And we're going to be pulling these out of our subconscious mind. And just, theta healing, if a lot of people that have done a lot of activations with me know this, but if you're new here, is anybody new here? Say hello in the chat. I'm curious if anybody's new. But when we pull a belief out of your subconscious, it comes out of 4 different locations or 4 different levels. Your DNA, which is your genetics, your core beliefs, which is your childhood, your soul, which is everything you've ever been as a soul and different star systems, planets, whatever you believe in. The soul is who you are, ever were, and your history. And the history is like we talked earlier. It's the radio, it's news, it's school, it's everything that the history has taught us. And we're starting to rearrange our belief system. Sophia is saying that she's new. Welcome. So happy to have new people here. That's amazing. It's so nice to have you, Sophia. Thank you. And I love your name. Have you read the Sophia Code? It's a really great book. And Kirk HHP says, new to your work. Welcome. Welcome everybody who has been here for a while with me. Welcome our new people here. This is so great. It's so nice to know that we always have new people in the house. Edward Garcia. Edward knows me from before because he's calling me May. Morayana. You spell my name has changed from May, and a lot of you are new, and you see people calling me May and Morayana. I've recently had a name change to a higher octave name. It's Morayana, Morayyana, Morayana. Okay. Yes. So how do you say that? Muskoka Sunshine. She's new. Oh my God, this is exciting. Well, welcome. Welcome to all the new people. So just a brief, if you're new here and you haven't done an activation with me, I am going to take the time to explain who I am and what I do just a moment before we do this activation. For the new people here, have you heard light language before? Just say yes or no. I've heard light language. I haven't learned light language. Hi, May, new-ish. That's cute. Thank you. Everybody's awesome. Okay, so little bit about me. I am Kundalini active. If you don't know what that is, that's okay. It's an energy that's innately built in our body. For the majority of humanity, it is dormant, and when you can wake it up through spiritual practices. I had a spontaneous Kundalini awakening through meditation. Had no idea what it was. That was in 2017. It blasted me open. Never went to sleep, and I operate from this intelligence, this universal intelligence that's alive in me all the time. It has opened spiritual gifts for me. I can channel light language, which is a language that is channeled from the divine. It just happens, and it can move energy. Now, it's not just vocal. I speak light language. I write light language. It's also in the form of sigils. It's in the form of writing. It's in the form of mudras. It's in the form of yoga. It's in the form of, what else am I missing here? Dancing. It comes out in many, many different expressions that our body can express. So our body has 5 senses. It expresses through all these senses, but it's pulling it from our 6th sense, 7th sense, 8th sense. We pull in from this like multidimensional aspect of ourselves once we are open. And so I teach and I share, my activations are based on light language, which helps move energy out of the body. And it's based on theta healing, which is a technique that I've learned. This is not channeled, though. Theta healing works on our belief system and our subconscious mind. I use both of them, the tools and the wisdom of theta healing combined with my intuitive abilities, my innate spiritual gifts, to bring in and harmonize our bodies and our subconscious. And the results are effective. My life has changed. And when you start doing this work and recognizing, we're working with unseen realms. Like light language sounds weird. Most people hear light language and like, what is that? Some people think it's fascinating. And if somebody told me that I would help heal humanity speaking something that sounds like gibberish 10 years ago, I wouldn't believe them. I don't know why it works this way, but it works this way. This is maybe because our minds are always trying to make logic of information. We're always trying to put something in a box. We're trying to put something that's universal. It's like putting light language inside of a box is just like saying, here, I'll take infinity and I'll try to close it in a box. Here you go. You can't do that. The universe works in a very expansive way. And I feel like the reason we have been given this language that we can't interpret with our rational mind, because it's not for the rational mind to understand. It's for our soul to understand. It's for our cells to understand. It's for our energetic body to understand. It's not for the intelligent brain of, I need to understand what this means. It doesn't work that way. Okay. So in the activation tomorrow, we are going to be focusing, releasing limiting beliefs related to money, currency, and light and dark and then do a light language activation to anchor that into our body and remove what's not needed there anymore, and do downloads to anchor this information and how we perceive money and how to pull in money and how to magnetize money with a lot of gratitude in there, because gratitude really is it seals the deal, guys. Like when we're grateful for everything that we have, we're grateful, we're grateful, we're grateful. That gratitude is going to bring you everything that you want. Practice gratitude, practice gratitude, practice gratitude. It's important. Okay. So, welcome to all of you that are new. If you do have a question of everything that I just explained, if it's still not clear to you, if you're like, what is she saying? What light language? What? Theta what? What theta what? What is she saying? It's okay. It's not a concept that's it's widely spoken yet, I guess, but a lot of people, you'll see a lot of people starting to speak it around. And yeah, I'm going to give you a little sample of what light language sounds like. We're going to do 10 minutes. Yeah. And so all I need you to do, especially if you're new, just drink some water. Find a comfortable place, all of you. If you can, drink some water. Find a comfortable place. Shafkat is asking, what time is the activation tomorrow EST? It is 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, and it's 9 p.m. Pacific Standard. No, sorry, 9 a.m. Okay, all over again. It is 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Okay. And if you're somewhere else in the world, just compare that. Like, look at the activation, see when it is, go to Google and write down your time zone and compare it to the time zone that it's happening. And then you'll know when your time zone is happening. If you can't make the live, it's still very effective. If you can't make the live, still sign up. It's going to be as effective. It does not matter if you're there live, though. I personally love when we're all holding the grid together and that we're creating an energetic grid holding the earth together, because I kind of have like this visual when there's like one earth, right? And then if you're there, I'm here, they're there, and my voice and this intention is being played all at the same time. It's like a grid that we are activating on the earth, holding different locations in the world. And we're creating this like energy grid together. So I love when we do activations together. It makes me more than happy that we're here together when we do it together. Though, if you can't make it, if you have something going on, if you're sleeping at that time, it's okay. You can still sign up. You can do it later, and it's going to be just like you did it live with us, just like as far as energy goes and the transformation that will happen in your body. Though you won't, the only difference is that you're not going to be holding the grid live with people that are listening at the same time. That's the only difference. Okay. All right, I'm excited. So we're going to do 10 minutes, and this activation is to hope, my intention is just to open our heart, to make space. So tomorrow activation, your heart is already going to be receptive. It's going to be open, especially for those that are new here that I've never heard light language. It's a little kind of like a teaser to your energy body to be like, oh, what happened to my body? It's just opening it up, getting a little introduction of what's going to happen tomorrow. Are you guys ready? If you're ready, give me a ready on the chat so I can see your enthusiasm. I'm ready. Okay. So I just want you to get comfortable. Find a place that you can lie down, sit on a chair. Don't fall asleep. Just be aware and just get comfortable, though. And let's bring our intention to our heart. All of your awareness, bring your mind's eye, all of your energy and your focus to your heart. And just start breathing through your nose into your heart, expanding your heart. And holding that breath. Just hold it a little bit and release through the mouth. So breathing in deeply through the nose and releasing through the mouth. I really invite you to be vocal with your sigh. It allows your body to feel more relaxed. So it sounds like this. And just giving yourself that permission to hear your voice melting into the chair or into your bed or wherever it is that you are. And let's do that one more time. And relax. And keep breathing as I do a small protection prayer to protect our energy body. I call in angels of the north and angels of the south. I call in angels of the east and angels of the west. I call in angels of the heavens and angels of the earth, of the highest octave of love, to come stand around our vortex and create a sphere of white light of protection. I call in our ancestors and our star family to come shield us with their love and light. And assist us in opening our heart here today, assisting us to receive a high octave of love to our heart. All and all, in the highest and best way, I call in Creator to come work directly through me to assist all of us to open our heart to receive more love. And may that love be a good, amazing, strong, powerful foundation to receive all of our heart's desires. May this activation be 10 minutes long, all in the highest and best way. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I will share that if you feel any kind of resistance, that's okay. Just breathe through this activation. Mama yana sayana he miaya mu ya mo mama Mundra hena na kitrayana us rakit rakai ut rashi ot rakatra indrasai. Mintarakai ut rusha sakit ara ondara kitrayana he undara katrayana he. It rakat ush as ur ash indra kayata umma hok ar a si ut sh a hot sh. Maya 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 Mama Mo hey, mo hey, mo hey, ooh, 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 mo hey, you. Yeah, yeah. Undarakatrahe, Hutarakatrahe, Anakitraya Nahumama Kitraya, Satraya Kitraya, Ondraya Kitraya, Hak Ara Shikru Uma, Suyat Ara, Sikru Ho Ara, Hit Urush A, Sat Ara, Undrakat Undraka it Urush As A, Ho Ut Ur 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 Minana kitrayana umama handara kitraya umama sayaya indara katraya umama meya hendara sundara hendara sattara kundara umama Mahanara Kundara Satra Umama Katraheya Andara Katraheya Umama Hindara Umama Meha Meha Umama Umama Oh, Maha Hindara Sutraya Hindara Katra Umayana Handara Kitraya Om Mama Katraha Hindara Katraya Oh Yeah Yana Yana Take a deep breath through your nose, allowing these sounds and vibrations to awaken your being and your heart, feeling that vibration within your body and breathing that in. Ondara katra indara sai. Hindara katra hindana me yanana kitraya Omma mama mama satra mama Mindrayana henana kitrayana utara katra His ara kotra indara katra undara katra undara sai in undara sai hak ara undara sai hat ara kutrushuk You can bring your hands into your heart. Put your hands on your heart. Atara indara sayana umama kitaraya otara kitara sayana indra kumama say. Indra katara uma kata shikrayana uma sutra ena shikrayana utara say andra kitraya umama kitraya saya utraya e. Indra katrayana umama sitrayana otata kitrayana uma. And I want you to put your hands on your heart. And I want you with your mind's eye to take inventory. Go inside your heart with your vision, with your imagination, and do some cleaning in there. Go inside with a toolbox. Maybe some of you have some fairy dust, some, I don't know, a fireman's hose. Somebody has like a toolkit with all kinds of gadgets. Go in there and start removing. Just do this for 1 minute. Removing everything that's in your heart or anything that's in your heart that is not in alignment with love. Anything heavy that you've been carrying, any burden that you've been carrying, any looping story you've been telling yourself. And use that tool to purify it crystal clean and take it out of your heart now. You can do it with your imagination. And then spray with big cosmic spray bottle. Some golden light, some love, some cosmic juju of high vibration of love. Whatever your inner eye sees, that's okay. Just go there and fill it up with this love. Buckets. Maybe you have buckets and you're just pouring it in there. Just more. It's infinite. You can't put too much love. It's all infinite. So you can take as much as you want. There's enough for everyone. And just fill that heart. Fill it with all that joy, with all that light, with all that glory that you are. And then put your hands on your heart and say, it is done, it is done, it is done, and say it out loud. And then just come back to your body, into your heart, back into this space, back into this physical matter that we are. Thanking the light, thanking yourself for being here, for listening. For those who are new, I'm curious how this was for you, if it resonated, if it felt weird. What is this kind of energy? Or did it feel good? Did it feel like you've already known this from the past, but this is the first time you're hearing it in this lifetime? I would love to hear your opinion. And I think I'll scroll here. I think somebody said, how is that going to bring money? What does money got to do with that? I don't know if you, Bamlo. I don't know if you were the one, I don't know if you answered somebody else or you're saying that to me about light language, like what's money got to do with it? I don't know. But if you are wondering what light language has to do with money, it's an energy. It is a high vibration. It navigates our energy. It helps remove blockages and open our body so we can receive. We need to take out all the junk so the good stuff can come in. And the good stuff can manifest as anything that you want. It's just what are you putting in your body? What are you keeping out of your body? What inventory are you what are you keeping? What are you giving allowance to stay in your body? And what are giving you allowance to release in a beautiful way? So thank you for sticking around and listening to this mini activation. And this is just a little taste of our activation tomorrow. So going gently back into currency consciousness. Okay. You can go to Beyond Mystic Academy. I'm going to try to share the screen. Bear with me for 1 second. Beyond Mystic Academy. Here we are. Okay. I did it. Oops. No, I didn't do it. Here it is. All right. So to go and sign up on Beyond Mystic Academy for currency and consciousness, this mini activation was to fertilize our heart, to open our heart to receive, for the new people here, to really introduce you to light language and what is available and how we can use divine technology for our advantage, for our hearts, for our body, for this light. The price for this activation is $11. Sliding scale to 111 if you feel generous to share more with me so I can do more of this work with you. You can go to Beyond Mystic and sign up. We are meeting tomorrow, July 29th, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you're still confused about the hour, if you're somewhere else in the world, go to Google and write down these hours and compare it to where you are, and you will find your time zone. I would love to have you live with me to hold the grid together, because it's a powerful experience to do it live, and you have your community here to talk to. And let's just remove this and let's just add this again. If you also want to deepen your relationship with abundance, if you haven't done Abundance 1 and 2, please, it's still okay to join Currency Consciousness tomorrow. Though I will recommend to also, after you do Currency Consciousness, to go to Manifest Abundance 1 and Part 2, okay? Because it will enhance your experience and your belief system and your consciousness with abundance. And it's important. If you want to create a better world, we have to do this inner work. It's the same price. It's 11, sliding scale to 111. And also Manifest Abundance Part 2, which I don't think I have on this. Oh, there it is. Part 2. You can do that as well. I recommend to leave some time for integration, sometime, especially if you're new, because your body hasn't been used to maybe these codes, or if you're already doing energy work, maybe Reiki, maybe working with energy already, and you feel vibrationally open, you can do this one day after another. But if you haven't done energy work and your body is a little bit more condensed with energy, I would wait 7 days in between each activation. Okay. If you're curious about working with me one-on-one, I am offering my Triune Soul Bundle one-on-one sessions where we will channel a divine name with a higher vibration of love for you. We will channel a sigil working on your energy body. In my next show, I'm going to do a live show where I show this process and how it works. I'll choose somebody from the audience. And it's going to be really interesting to show it live. It'll be the first time that I've ever been showing something like this live. And you also have 10% off on a session with me. It is Beyond Mystic coupon code. Go to the Beyond Mystic Academy. I think it's Beyond Mystic Consultations, where you will find this and you can sign up. Okay. Also, I'm offering a chakra healing course on Beyond Mystic Academy, where each chakra has its own activation, purifying that chakra. The whole It's 12 hours that I poured my heart and everything that I know of today from my journey and what I've learned, and there's channeled messages in there, and you can do these activations to purify your body. The price for the whole 12 hours is 111. Super, super affordable for the collective, and yeah, it's kind of a gift for humanity that I created. So if you haven't done it already, I really encourage you to go and check it out. Wait a minute. Also, Beyond Mystic, if you haven't already, go to Beyond Mystic on YouTube or on Rumble and give a thumbs up, like, subscribe, and share. And also, please comment on the link below, not in the live chat, but if my activations, if my course, my chakra course, or the abundance part 1, part 2, or if I've touched you in any way and your life has expanded and evolved in a better way for you from enjoying or experiencing what my offerings are, please write it in the comments underneath this episode. I really want to know how it helped you or how your experience was. It'll help others know what's available, and it will also help me improve my offerings and know that what I'm offering is really, really expanding and assisting your life. I know that I've worked one on one with me for a very long time and seen my life transform and change. And so I'm hoping the very same for you as well. All right, so go to Beyond Mystic Academy. We are meeting tomorrow on June 29th. Sliding scale, $11. It's $11. It's an energy exchange. It's so affordable. $11, 11, 11, 11, 11. It's all. It is all. And if you feel like sharing more abundance with me, that way I'm able to share more abundance with you and write content and share my time and my wisdom and my knowledge from this far in my journey with you. All right. So I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. I love you so, so much. Love you so, so much. You are loved. You are seen. You are adored by the infinite cosmos. And from me, I love you so much. When you heal yourself, you heal the collective and therefore assisting in creating a better world. Okay. Blessings to your body, blessings to your journey, and blessings to your soul. I love you so much, and see you tomorrow on our currency consciousness journey into expanding our relationship with money, with currency, with finances. I love you so, so, so much. Blessings, blessings, blessings. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much.